the last thing you want to be is the guy that's just hounding somebody at an event to make a connection. But sometimes you need to do that just for like, hey, look, I've done some work on your, research on your firm. I think there might be some things we can help. Love to, make a connection for a few minutes at some point. I think the more that you're out there and now the faces become familiar, and then now I say, oh, you knew Jay? Yeah, I know Jay. And like before you know, there's a quick connection there, and that allows you to do that. Second thing is to your network comment. I think you got to do a lot of work to try to explore that and leverage that. And kind of my final point was, again, we talked about it before. You got to do your homework in order to when you're in that moment, you return that email or return that phone call or want to spend an extra minute if you see somebody at a conference.
The one caveat I'd say about ACG, when you're in the larger events, to me, that is the most difficult time as a service provider to differentiate. And candidly, we on the PE side are there to see investment bankers, right? Yeah. That's who we're there to see.
Deal flow.
Yeah. And again, candidly, having any kind of detailed conversation with someone from the service provider standpoint, it tends to be pretty difficult for us. I think the smarter angle is, I think that's a great branding air cover angle. The Merrill guys do an incredible job of providing that air cover, and you're known for that. But I think, some of the smaller events, like the stuff we do at ACG New York, where it's a consumer-focused panel, to me, that is prime picking as a service provider, because you've got guys, the audience is already targeted. You're less in there, so you're much more likely to get into a conversation. That's where I have allocated time, and I'm like, yes, I will absolutely engage in that, in that conversation.